Hello everyone, Spitefire H2O here, and you're going to be treated quite nicely today because I'm going to be reading my possibly one and only fanfic I'll ever receive, unless I become really big. So, sit back, get your cup of tea ready, and let's start reading. DBD, huh? Spitefire H2O times reader. So, since I am Spitefire H2O, and I am also reading it, does this mean that I am having a fanfic with myself? I don't know. Let's just get right into it. I slowly opened my eyes and groaned as sunlight poured into my vision. Why did I let Lucretia have the bed far away from the window? I got out of bed already, having decided to stay home from work. I threw on some clothes and opened my laptop. I scrolled through YouTube and saw an interesting-looking live stream. I hesitantly put on my headphones and clicked on the video to be met with a person making a funny remark about their character dying in the game, which I recognize as Dead by Daylight, my most favorite game of all time. I clicked on their channel and saw their name for the first time, Spitefire H2O. That was a cool name. I scrolled through their content and was giggling the whole time. I clicked on their live stream and realized they were ending it, which made me kind of sad, but I quickly subscribed and they gave me a shout out. Oddly, that made me blush. Wait. Did a guy on the internet make me blush? Whatever. I closed my laptop and grabbed my purse, heading for the door. I opened the door and was met with a girl slapping me. Who the fuck do you think you are? I asked her angrily. I'm Oscar's new girlfriend, bitch, she replied, smiling. All I did was storm past her while pulling my phone out, blocking Oscar after texting him that we're through. I ran to the park and sat on the bench, letting tears stroll down my face before pulling out my phone and watching Spitefire H2O's old live streams. He seemed to kind of get me. I like this guy. Next chapter. I sighed and sniffled before heading to the store. I walked in reluctantly and got odd stares from people since I was still crying. I tried my best not to break out in tears, but after a while I just couldn't take it. At this point, there were only one or two people in the whole store, and none of which were in my aisle. I broke down crying and slumped to the ground. After a while, I felt a hand on my shoulder. I flinched, but kept crying. After a while, I felt the person sit next to me and rub circles on my back gently like I could break. Normally, I would never cry, much less in public, but for some reason, I felt like I needed to. I eventually looked up to thank the person for comforting me, but when I saw who it was, I froze like a deer caught in the headlights. It was Spitefire H2O. I looked back down, and when I started blushing, I heard him quietly chuckle. What's so funny about my boyfriend Oscar dumping me? I asked him, sniffling. Oscar, huh? He asked, looking down. I was tired because I'd been up all night from nightmares. I got them a lot. Just another happy thing that came along with my awful childhood. I smiled and quickly stood up. Thanks for comforting me, I mumbled awkwardly. No problem, he said, standing up. I quickly ran out of the store before he could say anything else. I smiled to myself and threw myself on my bed. I can't believe I just met him. I giggled and opened my laptop. I was going to do it. I was finally going to start a YouTube channel. I started thinking about names and it kind of just, I don't know, hit me. Flame Wolf. I typed in the name and sucked in a deep breath as I pulled up Dead by Daylight. Hi there guys, what is up? Today I am playing Dead by Daylight, only the greatest game in all existence. I said, smiling genuinely. I sighed and looked at the webcam on my laptop. Why are people such assholes? I asked, planning to edit the word asshole with an arrow pointing at myself. Oh well, I will see you all later. Love you and toodles. I said, screaming toodles. Oh. Toodles! I said, screaming toodles. I smiled and started editing. After a couple of hours, I saw someone had commented on my video and subscribed to me. Holy shit. Spitefire H2O subscribed to me and commented, Hope Oscar knows he's missed out on a hell of a gamer. I smiled and replied, Well, I'm no better than you, Mr. Help the fucking monster. I closed my laptop and sighed. Maybe life can actually be good sometimes. Not for me. I sat on my bed staring at my hands. I sighed and looked at the time. It was around midnight. I figured since Lucretia was probably staying at her friend's place, I would take a walk around town. I slipped on my jacket and put in my earbud listening to the Greatest Showman soundtrack. I sat down on the same bench from before and saw a note. You shouldn't worry about anything. It read, making me wonder if it was meant for me. I was getting more agitated and skipping work because I had been worrying. I left the note and pulled out my phone, facing the camera toward my face, already coming up with an intro and outro. What is up, my little puppos? I practically screamed earning a few lights, turning on apartments. I recorded myself walking around town at night for about an hour, then yawned. Anyways, Trooper Hoopers, I gotta go. Be sure to leave your paw prints by subscribing and liking the video. I said, smiling, and stopped recording. I shoved my phone in my pocket, planning on editing the video and posting it tomorrow. I started my walk back home and felt a hand on my shoulder, and I turned around to see Oscar and the girl from earlier. Now what, assholes? I asked, frustrated and wanting to just go home and cry into a pillow. Why'd you start a YouTube... Wait, I guess I gotta give this guy a douchey voice.
Why'd you start a YouTube channel?
Oscar asked.
None of your business.
Oh, none of your business, I said, starting to walk away. I felt Oscar grab my hand and I froze.
Spitfire H2O will never want you,
he said, releasing my hand and walking away. I stood there shocked and then ran home, never stopping once or looking back. And that's it. Be sure to check out Miss Abigail on QOTev. I'll leave a link down in the description for more fanfic stuff. And yeah. Thanks again, everyone, and I'll see everyone in the next video of what I do. Bye, guys.